Yep.
Yeah.
We're live? I guess we are. I don't know how this works, guys. Hey, welcome, everybody. We got comments going. Hi, here we go. I don't know what that... Oh, sheltering, yeah. Oh, that's my son. My son's watching, so language,
What's
guys.
up, Asher? Asher, how's it going?
What's up, Asher?
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about language with me and Spidey. So.
It might be my wife and family watching as well.
That's cool.
So I got two Marvel card specialists with me today. Welcome to the channel again. This is my second video, second live stream. And I got Spidey Duo 9.
Hello. You know, this might be your second video, but you're a pro at video and you're a pro at Marvel cards. So I'm imagining that this is just going to go as natural as this, could be for anybody else.
I hope so. I also got MarvelMadnessMCU in the house. Utah boy, fellow Utah brother. We go to lunch every now and then. We went to lunch last week, and it's nice to get together, talk Marvel cards. We're actually doing, I think, a show this weekend. Is that right?
Yeah, buddy.
We're going to the Ogden. We're going to an Ogden card show. Ogden is kind of an old school Utah town up north of Salt Lake. It's actually an old railway town. It's one of the biggest railway, has a real big railway history to it. And yeah, there's a 2-day show there, and we're gonna go check that out. We got a table. We're gonna split, and we're gonna showcase and bring the Marvel card gospel.
Oh, I love it. I mean, that's really special that y'all have that.
We will take video too.
Ooh, I can't wait.
I hope so. Also, it's nice because I have a lot of X-Men 92 full complete sets.
Yeah,
I'm gonna move a lot. I have like literally 30 or 50 of those. So I'm gonna put them out on the table, put them out for a deal. Hopefully, talk some parent into getting that for their kid, and that way I can plant the seed on, that whole Marvel encyclopedia that is the.
Oh, I absolutely love that.
Yeah, got to bring those sets, those base sets, guys, out to those shows, and if not sell them to the kids, maybe give away one or two.
Have you thought about maybe putting together a couple of little gift packs that you just give away to kids?
Yeah, like less than 100 cards, right? Maybe more like 5 cards. I love that.
Like just 5 cards. Like here you go.
That's a great idea, like randomized almost. Yeah.
I think I have a whole box that just are from my childhood that they're not gradable material, and they're just cards that I throw in just for freebies.
Yes.
And I'll probably do something.
I think that's a great idea.
So tonight the theme is Marvel. Marvel Flair Retro 2015. It's a really popular card set that came out in 2015. Showcases a lot of X-Men, a lot of Avengers, like the whole gambit, no pun intended, of Marvel characters. I don't know too much about the set. I actually I picked up some of these that you see here on the table here only recently, and I'm gonna showcase a little bit of them. But it's a beautiful set. What I was really taken aback by was the card quality on these things are just phenomenal. Like what you can't see in the photos, there's like some beautiful metallic tinting. Every card has foiling along the edges, and it makes them feel super special. Also, the card stock, super nice. Like maybe I'm just used to 90s wax garbage, but this stuff is like really high quality. The artwork.
That Black Panther right there. I mean, if you just take a moment to appreciate it, that's Simon Bianchi right there.
Oh yeah, look at this. So how many artists were part of this? Do we know?
I mean, I'm sure the answer is out there. I don't know it. I haven't studied this set in depth, frankly, because it's not easy to get.
Yes.
When you look at the prices, I mean, as you well know, you have 2 packs sitting there, and we have a box that went for around $9,000 this week, sealed, single box. So just to even have these cards and to have a set, I think is cool. You can still pick these up, but in terms of the full set, it's hard to study if you haven't been in the game for a long time.
And they're still out there, guys. Just today, I found a Punisher of this card signed. Bought it for $17.
That's just crazy. Signed by the artist.
Yes. Not Punisher.
You know what? I think what also I feel like
I just got your joke, Josh. Sorry.
I'm gonna say Upper Deck needs to they need to up their game. Like these cards like the artwork, even though it's a different artists, it just feels all really well kind of groomed and curated, like to work well together. Like you notice like all of it's really high contrast imagery, lots of blacks on each card. And it just really kind of lends itself. It really does feel like the design set to go, like they had an actual like, graphic designer kind of really put a lot of consideration into the colors and how they all pop. And
right.
And I gotta say, like the X-Men Metal 2020, I do like a lot of cards in that set, but I do think as a whole, the graphic design on it fails.
Yeah.
No, I don't mean to throw shade, but it's just not my favorite one.
No, these are pretty special, the way that they're all set up and everything, I feel.
Yeah. Love it.
And just if not everybody knows, like these base ones are just, they have silver on them. The ones that are signed, they actually have a red foil to it. Is that a Scarlet Witch signed one right there?
Yes, we're going to talk about the hits on that as well. So those are some of the base cards. And exactly. The autograph cards here. We're gonna, like, you can see the difference here between this card and the ones previous is that silver foiling gets replaced with a nice crimson foiling. Awesome.
Yeah.
And you got your Wolverine there.
Yep.
This one's an autograph card. So the red ones are autographed. And I have two autographs here. Jean Grey, Scarlet Witch. I'd have to look at the back. And the back does say the actual artist's name.
Yep.
This one's Jim Chung. And here we have Stuart. I don't know. I never know how to say his name. Immonen. He was really the lead artist on the all new X-Men. When
it's a great signature too. Look at that.
The time portal opened up and the original X-Men emerged.
I don't want to show all my inserts right now, but
hold on, Spider-Man. I want to see the Spider-Man. Sorry.
This is the one I think I swiped this from under you last week. Is that right?
You did, and I'm proud of you. I got the miles. I didn't bring it with me because I didn't relive that hurt.
You guys are gonna love it. The only reason I wanted this one is I thought the signature looked like a piece of art. Like it looked so gorgeous.
Yes.
Look at this.
And Scandell, we've talked about this. I love any card that you can cut in half. And this one is centered. Visually you can cut it in half.
Yeah.
And it's same on both sides almost.
Yeah.
And I just love that.
I love Doc Ock. It only takes you to the second or third time you look at this card, you notice that Doc Ock's creeping up behind.
So in this retro set, there's a number of cards that have that at a second glance. You go, oh, there's a bonus. There's another character back there. If you look at the miles of this one, Peter Parker is behind it. You don't see it at first. And it's actually the comic book, the first ever comic book that Peter Parker and Miles Morales are in together. And it's the card in this set.
Now, I didn't know that. That's now the entire, like a lot of the inserts, there was a lot of 2013 did this, 2015 also did it. They did all these homage pieces. This is supposed to look like a Marvel Universe Series 1 1990 card, except with modern art. It's supposed to have the same graphic design, the same framing. And honestly, I mean, my camera looks really legit right now. I gotta say,
it does. You got a great.
Camera. Does. It's really good.
This is insane. And it's just gorgeous. And before I look at the animated celluloid ones as well, I also asked Spidey Jew and Marvel Madness to maybe dig into their collection and grab their favorite 2015 card. And I wanted them to kind of show it as well. I'm going to see if I can let's see if I can do this. Here you go, Spidey G. You go first.
I'm the first?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. So I grabbed a PMG of Black Widow. Black Widow has two really good PMGs. This 2015 and 2017, I think, are both excellent. But I love how she has this kind of, I don't know, scope almost.
Reticle.
Yeah.
Isn't it a reticle?
Reticle. And this one's a PSA 9. And I don't know if you follow the grading of PMGs. The PSA 9s are really difficult. This is 13 out of 100.
Nice.
I was really happy to pick this up. This was part of a trade that I did with the great curator. And
I would almost say that they're crosshairs.
Yeah, crosshairs, right? That's
crosshairs. Yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite Black Widow PMG.
Yeah,
I think it looks kind of to me like a retro 60s kind of.
Yes.
like artwork. Like she looks like she could be in some kind of 60s fashion model kind of James Bond moment.
I would love to watch a movie of Black Widow in the 60s. I think that would work so well.
Yes, I totally agree.
That's cool.
Would. Like James Bond.
Yeah,
All right,
espionage.
Marvel Madness MCU. Let's see, what did we bring?
Yeah. So
notice that Spidey Jew also wanted to. He showed the bling. He couldn't help but show some bling. You know,
he has more bling than us.
He likes to throw bling. That's for sure.
Oh, here I'm trying to be humble. You're making it hard.
Okay, so just on these sets, just like the Spider-Man one, here's the Wolverine one of the 1990. So
I love that pose. So carnal, awesome.
Pretty cool.
I would sign up for another Impel retro set for sure.
Oh, yeah,
for sure.
This one is another Stuart Immonen, guys, and that's this one here. Same art. So Stuart Immonen did this art. That's the same art as the 2013 Marvel Retro PMG of Wolverine as well.
It's great.
Which is I have that awesome one over here, but I'm not going to get up. I'm gonna.
Yeah, we won't go into 2013, but
yeah, but that one is gorgeous. I love that.
And
card.
I have this one, which is the signed version and the regular version.
All right, I'm gonna blow. Before we get it, we're gonna do this pack opening here. I'm excited to, but I just want to also draw this out. I'm going to show you guys something that's. Nice. I haven't seen that one.
This is another one. This is actually from the Marvel Universe 3 series. So it's the 1992 version. And it also has this as a retro. And this is the signed copy.
Golly, wow. Beautiful.
And then I got two more, and that's it. Okay, so this one here is from the Flair. This is a Wolverine from a Flair. And if you see that, I mean, I just looked at all the muscles and all that stuff just going in his legs. It's just a sweet card.
Really
awesome
is.
Card. And then I got this one. This is the last one, man. It's the last one.
Oh, that's nice.
The metal.
Beautiful.
The non-PMG. Same art as the PMG, but the non-PMG.
Yeah, if you're not, I do like that card, honestly. Cards. Now I'm a fan. I mean, as you guys watch my channel more, you'll know that I'm more of a line art kind of Marvel card collector. I'm not a huge masterpiece painterly kind of fan of that. I don't know why. I tend to lean towards the comic-y looking aesthetics, but I do like some of these cards.
Nice. So a story, just a quick story behind this one. I think I told Steven about this, but earlier on in March, I actually bidded for the blue of the 2015.
Oh, wow.
And I bidded for $201, and I lost it by $1. It was $202 was the winning bid. A blue.
That's heartbreaking.
Way bad.
No. Like if you have an internet way back and you start looking at the prices last spring, it's really depressing.
Yeah.
Like some people would go back in time and maybe stop Hitler.
Like
I'd probably go to 2017 and pick up.
Hands down that blue
now
today.
Go to 2013, grab some boxes.
Someone picked that up for $200 today. That 2015 is worth $15,000.
Now, one thing I want to say, I want to share screen really quick. Check this out. So before we get going, I'm going to share my ComC hits from this last week, and a lot of them are from this set. And you know how people say you can't get deals anymore? That's not the case. I got that exact Stuart Immonen card autograph last week for $60.
Wow.
I got the exact same. I got the Mahmoud Asrar autograph of the base, $60. Same color on ComC last week.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I didn't believe him, and then he showed me the prices. I'm like, oh man, wow.
Hey,
yeah,
good job.
You just got to hunt.
Good job. You do.
So, some of the other hits in this series, besides the retro ones, are these what are they called? Suspended animation.
Yeah.
Right.
And those look great. They're still really well priced on even eBay.
These are dirt cheap on eBay.
Yeah, and they're fun. I mean, they take if you collected in the 90s, they take you back, right?
Yes.
And you're getting an insert out of one of the top sets with top characters.
And it is important to note, my camera's program is that there is a variant version of a lot of the characters as well.
There is the one on the left is the variant.
Nice. Anyway, gorgeous cards, really fun. I wish I have a feeling that every card from 2013 and 2015 is going to be considered special at some point.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So here we go. We're gonna do this, and I honestly am really nervous about opening these packs, but this is my first pack break. I don't know. Okay, let's first, before we get into this, I'm gonna listen to comments as well. Is there any protocols that I should abide by while doing this?
Well, so what I would say is, do you have your sleeves and top loaders already ready?
Yes.
Sleeves.
Perfect.
And I have 2 top loaders, and I think that's being ambitious in this situation. But if we,
you just said it. All these cars deserve a top loader.
Yeah,
and
that's true. Everybody's and when everyone's special.
And the other thing I would say is, I think it's important that you take the time to enjoy it the way you want to enjoy it. Don't feel like you have to hurry to get to the next card.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you that, like, I am a rapid, I busted through those white Schwartz and like a Wolverine, like not. So we got 2 packs here. I did kind of mention this a few times. We're going to find out the reason. Maybe we'll not know. Maybe it's, there's a gram difference here. This one's 14 grams. This one is 15 grams. Why? I don't know. I can't even tell you how much a gram is. Somebody likes your cards there, Josh.
Who's that?
I don't know. Direwolf Collectibles likes your.
Oh yeah. That's Martin.
Here we go. And oh, okay. Stormtrooper. He sold me these packs on eBay. So
that is so cool that the seller's here,
dude.
He kind of said, like, look, I don't know what's in them. I don't know. He seemed.
He didn't know.
Optimistic. He was like, look, I did not. He did kind of assure me that there was no like there was no.
So he opened a box. Is that what?
This was part of, I think, an already open box that he had already acquired. Is that right, Stormtrooper? I'm going to wait for your answer before we go into this.
See, what's kind of funny is I would be just like Stormtrooper, and I would want to know what's in those packs that I sold, because I'd want to know if there were big hits, and I'd be like, oh no.
I do have his address. It was on the package, so we can go to his house and demand more.
Demand more, yes. It's kind of like the criminal who commits a heinous act and then stays around to watch the aftermath, right? Like,
yeah, I have to say, like, we are all completely children, grown up children.
It's like a candy store right now.
I asked you if you what was the question for him?
Oh, like, what was like the history of these packs?
Right. Did you open a box? And didn't you acquire these in an already open half box? Yes or no? I do have one thing I'm going to share, but while we're waiting for his response, if we get a hit, this is going to be something that we use on this channel all the time. Then we get to see MJ.
Oh,
and she comes up and says,
"You just hit the jackpot." That's
coming up. Anytime we get a good hit, that card, that little slide's coming up, and that's actually something that I created. That I'm a 3D artist.
That was my question. You created that, and it looks fantastic.
That is so awesome.
Upper Deck, call me.
Tell you, that looks fantastic.
I want a Wolverine
NFT for me.
I want a Wolverine like that, Scando, please.
I've done a few Wolverines, but yeah, I could do it. Anyway. So that's what we're gonna do if we get a hit here.
Cool.
So I'm gonna do.
He said yes. What you said about the box, how he got it, he said yes.
He said yes. Okay, yes, it was an already open box. So there's a good shot. We'll see.
Yeah, man.
Here we go. This is how I do it. I usually fold those tabs back. Do it nice. And
let's go.
Oh my gosh, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, this is awesome. It's like we're opening it too, Spidey. Everybody who's watching,
I'm gonna reach into the camera and just pretend it's also me opening it.
Me. It's like, oh geez.
Okay, you're gonna try to hide the hit. Do you know where the hit is?
I don't know where the hit is, so tell me.
I don't know. Is there 6 cards in the pack?
There's 5 cards.
It's probably the 4th card, if I had to guess. I'm just guessing.
Please not be the back, right?
Is that what you're thinking, Josh? The 4th card?
I am. Why would they put it on the back?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think the 4th, 3rd or 4th. I'll go with the 3rd or 4th.
Here we go. Bullseye.
Let's go.
Let's appreciate every card.
Ooh.
I know, right? I'm trying not to.
Yeah.
I know. You just don't know what's going to be in here. Okay, a little bit of bricking.
All right.
A little bit of bricking.
All right. Take your time.
It's okay. It's okay.
Or
Oh, that's it. That's the hit.
So that would be the hit.
Yeah.
is that true? No. So I've seen people open packs before.
Oh, which pack was this? We didn't.
I've seen people hit packs before where there was multiple a PMG with a suspended animation in the same pack. I don't know what the rules are.
So that's your hit. That's the medal.
There's a medal.
Nice. That is really nice.
It's a lot of color in that. A lot
Look
more
at that.
color than I anticipated.
Yeah.
And look at Iron Man in the background.
You need to sleeve that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's stop. Sleeve it. Sleeve that Thor too. Someone just bought that Thor the other day for it was like $50 or $70 or something. I mean, that's those retro cards, man. Those are
Good question. Someone's asking me, is that the light or heavy pack?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out.
Which light pack? This is the light pack.
That's the light pack. All right.
Okay.
Okay, that's good to me. In my opinion, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to tell you. Okay, I ran a few scenarios with some cards where I was like, okay, what are the odds that what is this way? What is the suspended animation card way compared to look at this card? Honestly, this is really special. And honestly, I get that phrase from Spidey Jew because whenever he says it, I really do feel the warmth of it. And that, I know PMGs are all that, but honestly, there's something actually really unique about this that the PMGs don't have. You don't get the fact that Iron Man's behind them.
Yeah, you don't get the art.
You don't get exactly. And it looks sometimes let's be honest. Sometimes the PMGs, even for sports PMGs, look a little hokey. You got a little character floating there,
That's a fun card, man.
Yeah, that deserves a top loader.
All right, now we gotta know why that other one's heavy. Here we go.
Rocket.
Honestly, this card's awesome. Look at this art.
There's a lot going on there.
Look at that gun. He's holding a gun. Now, if you think he might be holding a small canister here, no, this is an entire gun.
You got Drax, and then is that Captain Universe or something like that? Who is that?
That's Drax.
No, beside the gun on the right.
Well, that's I don't know. This camera's sick. What the?
Yeah, I like your camera. You're gonna have to get the specs. Cyclops.
Yeah. It's just an iPhone 13 Pro.
Okay, cool.
When you're not spending $1,000 on Marvel cards, you should maybe spend $1,000 on it. Sometimes it's funny, you think oh man, my kids need a car. My kids are driving now. A car's expensive, $10,000, $20,000. Yeah. And then you're like, maybe I should buy that box of Marvel cards.
Exactly.
Anyway, those were repeats. That's the box. Good
cool.
Pack, good pack. I'm happy.
I mean, one thing I love about you doing this is it helps people understand how special some of those good deals still are out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These cards that they're seeing and they're like, oh, well, I don't know, $15, $20. Those are still really good deals.
Well, and hold up real quick. Get that Spidey real quick. So some people that are new to this hobby, new to these cards, flip it over. They've got to realize that when you get these special cards, it says congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
It says that on the back because it's a great card.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I would, man, if I hit that, yeah, congratulations. That'd be awesome. Scandell, if you hit it again.
Congratulations, because you just got a trade offer from Spidey Jew.
Right. Yeah.
I split the pack. I hate when I split the pack. Is this the back?
Yes, I think so.
I'll seriously.
Aren't there gold PMGs in this series too?
Yes, one of one.
Yes.
This is the first year with gold. I'm just going to take it off camera so I can do this effectively. Sorry.
Is this for
what are you talking about? That's where I slip in a PMG.
Yeah.
It's a safe space.
Yeah, right.
A little scripted reality real quick.
Exactly. Hey, whatever it takes. Yeah, I got a 2013 PMG in this pack. What the?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Nova. Man, that looks good.
Yeah, that looks so good.
A little bit of a ding corner. No, maybe not. Maybe not. No, it's not. It's good.
These cards are pack pulled. They're pack fresh.
Ooh,
That's a 1990, baby. That's
I actually love this card.
That's really good. Look at the centering on that.
Yeah, these are all really awesome.
To be a profile image, that's actually really good.
Can't make a card like this a PMG though, because it's just like a floating head. What would you have?
Or you'd be like Ultron.
That's what's weird about the 2020s is that card compositions like this that had like, like the foiling was just up here and then over here and then that was it. And you're like, what?
Barely could tell, like the cable.
Okay, we got it. Oh, we got a sketch.
Oh, you got a sketch, dude.
Yeah.
Is that Beast?
This is Beast stepping on someone's face here.
He's not doing a good job hiding the sketch.
Yeah, exactly. I know that is kind of funny how it's okay. I gotta say that's a hideous Scarlet Witch. I'm gonna be totally frank. This is nice. Again, artist to artist. We're not whipping out the that was not a jackpot.
Not the jackpot. It's if you just cover up the lips, like you can see where it started out really good. It's like maybe, and then
eye direction's off.
Yeah.
She's had a couple drinks.
She's had a couple drinks, and she also
got punched in the lip.
Maybe it's one of those artists that, like, after you flip it up, I don't want to bag on this too bad, but come on.
Yeah.
I'm having funny.
Like if it was, that would be funny.
Maybe upside down, it's like, oh, it looks a little bit better. All right. So all this. Okay, we got one more card. I'm excited.
It's a sketch card, so it says probably congratulations on the back, right?
I don't know. I'll read it in a second. Yeah. Oh my. And Asian Venom's next.
Asian Venom.
Cool.
All right. Here we go. Where is the body? Well,
with a face like that, I wouldn't want to see it.
This is a butterface, is what we used to call these. Do you guys know that term?
Yes, I do.
But the problem is, it's only face.
Yeah.
So I actually love Scarlet Witch. I'm a big Scarlet Witch collector, which makes this kind of like.
Here's the deal, though. Let's just assume, or let's just say right now, there's a collector out there that he wants a Scarlet Witch from this set, but he has yet to have one. This might be it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I was mean, I would make a whole channel about correcting sketch cards. But okay, to be honest, like my art takes, I work on one thing for 60 hours, and this probably took someone, an hour and a half, and it's a high gamble situation. You're working with pens, no undos, there's no redos. That's the game of making a sketch card.
Well, I'd have to say too, Stephen, you are in every right to say anything because you are in that world.
Yeah.
Because you critique stuff, so it's your job.
Thanks. That's true.
I kudos to every artist who takes the chance to create something that didn't exist. I think that's special, and at the same time, it's art. And one of the reasons we love art is because we get to decide how we feel about it. And like for me, I'm looking at the shadowing here, and the shadowing on the chin was a miss with the top down look.
Yes, exactly. It's like foreshortened. Like I could actually it's foreshortened. So like it looks like if we actually do it like this, look, here we go.
Yeah.
It'll look slightly better because her lips won't seem so big.
Yeah.
There she is.
So yeah, I love it.
I'll do a giveaway for this card. Honestly, I'm not a sketch collector, so honestly, even if this was a beautiful sketch, it would not be a PC for me. I'm not a sketch collector.
Go look at 2015 and 2013 sketches, all credibly and cheap values for what they are.
Nice.
It's almost universal in those cards. I'm sure there's some that are really special and expensive, but the retro sketches just have not sold very well.
So the interesting thing for me to analyze, which is interesting, is this is the pack that was heavier. So, and I thought in my tests that the suspended animation actually was lighter than a regular card. I might be wrong.
Could it be the sketch though?
Could be the sketch. It looks like the same stock though, to be honest.
What about the Impel 90 MU Impel card? does it feel or appear any different than the other cards?
No, I don't think so.
Got you.
You know, I would think maybe the acetate would be just a little bit heavier than a paper stock, possibly. Just because it's plastic. It's some sort of other material.
My son says kind of the opposite for me. I don't know what that means.
Well, I think his maybe his view of the sketch card, which
You think it's rad, Asher? You like it? I'll come upstairs and show it to you in a bit.
Yeah. El Toro Loco, he said, the more I see it, the more I like it.
See, that's why I love art. Like, that's great.
That is true. So I think I like it a little bit more after looking at it.
What
so
I did,
this is, the eyes are looking in different directions, which doesn't help, and that is hard to get right. And even in my 3D art, I have to really work hard to make that happen. It's something you take for granted, but honestly, the idea of this sketch is fantastic. Just having it be black and white, except for the red cowl.
It almost has that charcoal feel as a medium.
It does feel like, it looks like charcoal, but it's actually all types of pen. It's all pen, which is really cool. Yeah. So the hits tonight were, in my opinion, the Ant-Man medal.
Yeah, for sure.
The Scarlet Witch sketch, and the Beast. This one actually does feel heavier now I'm thinking about it.
Kent's asking if the sketch card is thicker than the regular stock. It didn't look thicker. It looked like the same stock.
It didn't look thicker.
Yep.
It's not.
Pretty sure it's the same
stock
card and stock as a base, but blank.
I would think so.
Border.
Yeah.
What this one makes me want is the autograph version of this, because this card is beautiful. Yeah.
I think the other thing that hurt the sketches in retro is the significant borders. And as an artist, you want to not have to work around that. You want the full width of the card,
Yeah, totally.
But the cool thing about these sketches is look at the name underneath the sketch.
Yeah, that is cool. Wait, is that assigned to them?
Yes.
So it's an actual Scarlet Witch card that they sketched.
Yep.
And that's different.
This is more like Scarlet Warlock. Well, let's see. So what I realized on my channel, I need to have the opposite of MJ. So when there's almost a hit, I need to have like some other character.
Would it be? Are you going to stay in the Spider-Man verse? Or are you going to be like Carnage or Green Goblin?
I don't know. It has to be a little tongue in cheek, right? It needs to be a little bit like
it could be Deadpool.
You could use her. You could use her as it and just say sorry. It's like one of those things like sorry, try again.
Yeah.
Too beautiful.
But maybe like a Black Cat tongue in cheek, like because bad luck kind of thing.
Oh yeah, Black Cat, bad luck. Yeah, I like that too.
That would work. And I already have Black Cat. I have Black Cat to utilize. Well, this has been really fun, and so again, I wanted something special to kick it off. And honestly, I'm addicted to ripping. This is going to be really fun. I'm going to do this again. I feel like we all want more Marvel content, and this is the kind of videos I like to watch. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to contribute. Oh, I forgot about this one. This one's also a hit.
Yeah, you need to. I told you need to.
Josh was like, sleeve that one.
I forgot this one's a hit. This one's a retro 1992.
Or no, that is a 93. So that's a Universe 4. Yeah,
Universe 4, 93 Universe 4. Right.
Yeah.
That style of Thor is really one of my favorites.
That would be a great PMG.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
So there's a 92 in here too. That my Wolverine was a Universe 4 too. I think I told you that, but I picked up the Wolverine from the 92, and it looks like it's kind of space. A lot of them look like they're in space.
Yes, that's I love those.
That Wolverine is pretty sweet. I don't have that yet in hand.
I have a funny story about the 92 Marvel Universe, and honestly, you know what made me chuckle the most is, how do I say? I'm not going to give away the story, but let's just say one of my best friends when I was growing up He and I had some we had some crazy tales about how we went about acquiring that set when we were young kids. Let's just say,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
not
Yeah.
every.
My best friend did that, and I was always like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, no, we were a little loose with the and I think I was the bad influence, to be honest. But here's the funny thing, and I'll talk more about that some other time when we maybe do a showcase on that whole series. But what the funniest thing that made me laugh is, guess who was like the number 3 person that joined my channel from the first time that, once I launched the channel, he was number 3.
Number 3. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah, Brandon Pritchett was on my he definitely wants to support, and I'm not going to out you to your family now at this point, or your kids, Brandon, don't worry. But we probably should do some service for the community
to make up. Yeah.
We probably contributed to the downfall of a few card shops in our neighborhood, to be honest.
Right.
Again, this has been fun. Do you have anything else to share or say? I don't want to,
Well, I've got a question for you guys.
Sure.
So, did you guys watch the 1990s animated X-Men animated cartoon series growing up?
Yes,
I did.
So next Wednesday, as long as the schedules don't change, I'm going to be interviewing the original writers and creators of that show, Eric Luke and his wife. And I don't think they realize how much that animated series impacted Marvel card collectors.
Oh, completely. More so than the comic books, I would say.
I agree, because we went from watching it and then holding it in hand, right? Or holding it in hand and seeing it on the screen. And it made this real connection for us. And so they've agreed to come onto the channel Wednesday next week. I haven't decided if we're going to do it live or if I'm going to record it and then post it. But to say I'm excited is an understatement. Like I am. So I'm still kind of mind blown that they even agreed to do it. But they were like, and I'll say this on the show, but they were like, we had nothing to do with Marvel cards. I was like, I understand that you don't think you did, but you certainly did.
Yeah, for sure.
So I didn't. There's a reason. This is what I'll say, and I'm done. There's a reason Saturday morning I did not get to sleep in, because the X-Men animated series started at 7 a.m. typically. Yeah. So I had to wake up and be all ready to go at 7 a.m. just right in front of the TV. And so I didn't get to sleep in. I was watching that. So yeah.
I'm right there with you. And I remember if I got up extra early, I got to watch, was it Silver Surfer or Fantastic Four?
Yeah, there was something earlier. Yeah.
So if y'all think of any questions you want me to ask them or anything you would like for me to say, just let me know. And I'll be sure to put that in there.
This is what I have one question for you. I have one question I want you to ask them, and I want you to really push them for a really honest response without assuming that they're going to be dishonest. I'm sure they would be.
Yeah.
Find out, whether they were really, how into Marvel they were when they got the job.
I like it. Like
whether they were fans or not, because it is a job, and there are a lot of writers in that industry, and it's as kids we all think that the people that make this must love it, but you'd be sometimes surprised to know that people that made some of your most favorite things.
But you want to know how much they loved it prior to making it.
Yes, how much, whether they sought it out, or whether they were chosen to work on it because of some type of connection.
Can you correct them in the fact that when they said that 90s cartoons had nothing to do with trading cards, in the X-Men Series 2 set, which is actually my favorite set, and I'll tell people why in my next episode on Marvel Madness channel. So they had that series of, I think it was like 10 or 15 cards. It was 9 cards, I think. And it was it was in the animated cartoon style in that set. I wonder if they know about.
Were they acetate cards?
No, they were just animated card. No, they were just animation.
Okay.
From that set.
Not the suspended animation cards from 95.
No. Thinking of.
It was only 9 of them, and and it actually had clips like stills from the animated series. It's in the X-Men series too.
Joshua, can you send me photos of those so I can be prepared?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'll do that. Yep.
Well, yeah. I have a to-do list. I'm gonna make a black cat, better luck next time kind of
Right.
image, and I'll, I have these few. This is my. I mean, again, not to showcase what I do too much, but like this is a black
I
cat.
love what you do, by the way.
This is a black cat. It's not just an image I make. I make full 3D puppets that can be fully animated, and
So cool.
and yeah, and then that's what kind of gives me results like this, where I can then pose them and whatnot. And this is like a J. Scott Campbell.
I was gonna say that's J. Scott Campbell. Yeah.
Well,
I can tell by
that
the legs.
was a reference, certainly. And then translating that into 3D, a 3D form is not as.
Oh, I cannot imagine. Yeah.
Yeah. So I did a few different images with her, but yeah, I think even this image, I could probably just borrow that and utilize that on my channel, where I just have her come in and I'll just make a little box that says "Better luck next time."
Yeah.
Bad luck, whatever. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Out of luck, Spidey.
Yeah, something sultry, something. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, this is gonna be a lot of fun. Like, honestly, you guys being here with me, it gives me a big boost of confidence. It's nice to forget about work and life and just kind of plug into the computer and help a hobby that I've loved my entire life.
Yeah. Look, not everybody has the resources to open up these packs, and so sharing this on video gives a broad audience a chance to enjoy it.
Yes.
And I like to say we can finally afford to be the kids we always wanted to be, right?
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say earlier. Like, we're just a bunch of, you'll see some of the arguments going on in some of the groups, and like we are just a bunch of grown-up boys trading cards, and arguments happen, and people are people, and
Right.
at the end of the day, we got to help, we got to reinforce and a lot of positive behavior, and
I do want to thank you for inviting me and Spidey on.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, being your first guests and all that stuff, it makes us feel very special that we're able to do that and be a part of another Marvel content creator with these Marvel cards and everything that we love to collect and see and desire and hold in our hands. So I appreciate it.
That's awesome.
You're welcome. And yeah, let's do another one. I am going to be revealing another comic that I purchased tomorrow night, just a quick 10-minute video as well. So come back for that. And there's going to be a lot more. I'm really digging this. So I hope, everybody's happy and healthy and everybody spends responsibly. But I also hope people get those cards that they want, no matter what the cost.
Right.
And tune in this weekend. Me and Steven are going to be setting up for this show.
At the Ogden Card Show, probably the smallest card show in
we'll probably go live a couple times.
Oh, it's big time.
Be on IG
you guys
or
are
what?
be there with Marvel cards. That's big time.
Yes, and we're gonna walk around like we own the place. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Actually, we won't have to. They'll actually be coming around our table and be just going like, "Hey, who are these guys?"
Possibly. Well, let's end this. And again, appreciate all subscribers. Tell your friends. I'd like to get all of your fans on my channel and vice versa. And yeah, this should be a good time. And again, thanks guys for joining me. See you guys later.
Thanks.